Greetings, Commanders! Welcome back to the next video on the top tier echelon infantry alpha brain injection series. In the previous video, we talked about Gilly's top build, Stella's top build, Hubarian's top build. Basically, you have Gilly the attacker, Stella the tier 12 HP tank tear spacer, and then Hubarian the penetration riposte kind of defense comm killer, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so I want to say today the three predictions. I have three predictions for the best in-slot spells. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, and this is what I've narrowed it down to. First, Gilly. Gilly obviously is going to be basing all of her damage off of raw attack, not penetration. This is my sweet build. Raw attack, right? Combined with nonviolent resistance, she ignores stats, she hits really hard. What do you want to do in this case? Well, you either want to hit harder more often or stop your opponent from disabling you. Okay, so in Gilly's case, what can she do? Well, there's either Wings of Eternity, Sleep Bomb, or I'm saying Wings of Eternity can be twin. So double strike or Sleep Bomb disable. I don't need another guaranteed hit on Gilly. You're already going to be running Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay, so the main thing Gilly can do is she hits so hard early on against Elf, Rogers, Reinhardt. She hits so hard early on. But by the time the third and fourth slots have gone, if you haven't killed at least one or two slots of your opponent, you're going to die. So with the badass Gilly build, if you just add in Sleep Bomb, I think Sleep Bomb is going to be the go-to. If you can hit Rogers really hard, even if you don't one-shot him, and then disable him from doing anything, no defensive stance, no Tyrant Cometh, no Gemini, nothing, Rogers can't do anything, no Cepheus, then all of a sudden you get to have your second slot go, and then their second slot, they still haven't gone. If you trigger Sleep Bomb twice in a row on any defense comm right in a row, it gives you a huge advantage. So I like that, Gilly has not, preemptive, so they can't even trigger gems. So with a Sleep Bomb preemptive combo to start it off, I think that's going to make Gilly the strongest she can be. The argument for Twin or Wings of Eternity, I think, is a bit invalid. Getting level 30 of Twin or Wings of Eternity is a bit useless. For me right now, Twin and Wings of Eternity is really just for triggering, getting chances to trigger multiple skills that are more valuable, like Counter Move for Hubarian. Okay, so speaking of Hubarian, that's my argument for him. I think the best skill for him is going to be Twin, not Wings of Eternity. Stella's 60% multi-strike skill is nice, but even at level 60, it only does, what, 75% damage? Is it 75 or 90? Let me see. Let me double check that. This is 1.5% per level, right? Yeah, 1.5%. So 90% bonus damage at level 60, which is really nice. But at level 30, that's only 45% bonus damage. So even if you got your Wings of Eternity to level 30, which is very expensive, the damage is less than half. Okay, but Hubarian, a lot of what his damage comes from is this counter move. It hits so hard and it scales so high. So really what I want from Hubarian is a chance to trigger this multiple times because it makes me immune from damage and I hit back really hard. I'm not going to be using HP troops. I'm going to be using tier 12 attack troops here. So counter move combined with Twin is going to give me the most chances to trigger this, but also another chance at triggering backstab. It's his guaranteed hit. He does hit hard. He's going to be running penetration gear. Overall, it's going to do really well. Counter move does extremely well against other offensive comms, and he hits hard enough that he can do damage to the defense comms. Okay, you still got to watch out for Elf, Rogers, Reinhardt, stuff like that. Gilly's going to be a better choice for those, but for Hubarian, definitely Twin. And that leads us back to the last comm, Stella. What do we do with Stella? It's kind of like Full Metal. Full Metal sucks now because anyone can get a steam cannon. His steam cannon at level 1 is basically as good as level 60. Wings of Eternity is better at level 60, but you can only get it to level 30. It's like, how valuable is it at level 60 for Stella? Well, we know the tier 12 Stella HP tank build works. A little damage reduction, a little accuracy, a little HP. Stella can really beat down her opponents. And with that Wings of Eternity already built in, what can you add to make Stella do even better against other tank or defense or infantry or whatever comms or offense comms? I'm thinking Sleep. And there's an argument to be made here for Chain. I think Chain might even be better. My main concern here is that your opponents are still going to be able to have accuracy, right? And, not a lot of comms out there are running heavy accuracy build, but like some Elves do, some Hancocks do. So Sleep Bomb versus Chain, there's an argument there. I do like that Chain lowers your opponent's attack, while Lilith lowers your opponent's dodge, or Sleep Bomb lowers your opponent's dodge. So you got to make a choice in your own mind. If you're going to do Sleep Bomb, just know that you're going to be basically increasing your own accuracy. If you do Chain, Robin's Chain on Stella, you're going to be lowering your opponent's attack. So if they do hit you, they're not going to be hitting as hard. So is your main concern getting hit really hard, or is your main concern making sure you land your attacks with your tier 12 HP? And that's going to be kind of up to you. And you can kind of intermix them because, I mean, yeah, level 30 chain is going to be a lot more valuable than level 30, what is it, Blink? No, sorry, Sleep. But Lilith is a lot easier. It's a lot easier to get Lilith medals. It's a lot easier to get Sleep to level 30 than it's going to be to get Robin to level 30. Now, at the time of making this video, you can't even get Robin medals to get those skills. So they're not even in the game, technically. That'll probably be patched by the time this goes live, I hope, anyway. But those are my predictions. So one more time for the recap. Stella with a T12 HP tank build is probably going to be running Sleep. I think that's the best one for her. Same with Gilly, another Sleep, more disable, a little crit with her, a little more tanky, but gives her more chances to do a lot of damage with her attack build. Not this build. I keep putting on my penetration gear. Okay. And then for Hubarian, I think with the Hubarian penetration build, best thing to do here is just grab Twin. Elixir double strike skill, guaranteed to have 2 chances to trigger counter move and backstab. Like I said, there's an argument here for Wings of Eternity, but Wings of Eternity can sometimes not trigger at all. Why Twin is guaranteed to trigger at give you a double strike. So there it is. That's my predictions for Infantry. Use the comments below if you disagree, if you have any other ideas. There is some other stuff going on, I think, with Maruko's Napalm Bomb, with Thunder Ray's damage ramp skill, kind of like Galileo. For infantry class, Mysterious Warrior is still a mystery. But for the high-end infantry stuff, Gilly, Stella, Hubarian, I think that's what we're looking at. Agree? Disagree? Use the comments. We're trying to figure this thing out, guys. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.